Well, this is 100, returning once again with Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom. Today we are playing on the mission New Ways, the third campaign in the game. The mission's not too bad. We need to get a hero for 24 months, and we need 100 people living in impressive compounds or better. Basically, the prompt here is saying wins bitter into war, the global land, north, and point is violent here, so I want to use a bunch of military. But Confucius and the way of the Tao have arrived, so new religious options that allow our houses to get to higher levels. And this is supposedly a very good place to build a city. So let's get a looking at our map. So I'm going to have pause, take the speed down a bit, so we're not bowling around all over the place. So we got lots of things to hunt over here, a few more things to hunt down here. We have the roads over here suggesting that the housing, or the people will be entering in from over one of these two areas. Meaning if I want to build the housing, I probably want to build the housing over here and build ferries across over to this other section. Go back and look at our world map. From last time, you pretty much know a lot of what these cities take. We can still do the jade to carved jade trade here between these two. I think the only other real good that other good that we have available to trade is silk, because though we can make ceramics and bronzeware, we don't actually have any bronze on this map. We do have the ability to grow silk though. Silk, and we can hunt, fish, and oh, we can even grow crops. Cabbage and rice. Okay, so we don't have to actually import any food. We can produce it all here. Just remember where our bridges are. There's the bridges. Okay, so we're going to need at least one bridge. Like that. Probably put farming industry and such over here. Put our housing complexes over here. Can probably fit in 2 of the normal and then 1 elite housing. And that should be enough, actually. Okay. Let's lay out a few rows of houses. Roadblock. I want a common market. And our houses. Well, Spectre's Tower. I should finally place it in Spectre's Tower where I don't need it. Ancestral Shrine. We need a Taoist Shrine. We'll be needing Herbalist. And we'll toss down a or west down. We'll toss down a acupuncturist. No. Herbalist and acupuncturist. And that should be all we need for that housing group. Come on, another row here. Probably going to be bigger, a little bit on the bigger side than the last one. Okay, common market square. Make the space this time, so we can easily put 10 houses on both sides of the road. Well, Spectre's Tower. Herbalist, acupuncturist, and our religious stuff. Not Confucius Academy, Taoist Shrine. We'll hook this up. Just knock out the ruins in the middle here. We'll hook the 2 ends. Put in a mill. I can find the mill. And we're going to need 2 warehouses. We'll put in 2 warehouses, as well as an inspector tower to inspect both of these. And use this space here for our elite housing. Find elite housing, especially when you only need to get more of the modest goals, like 100. It's only going to take 4 elite houses, and that array won't take up too much space. So that's fine. We want get clay, no, not get clay. Get hemp, get ceramics, half of each. We also need to get bronzeware and silk here, half of each as well. Okay, so that's our initial housing zone. Should be sufficient for our needs. We have to stretch the road out. Like that. So goods can get from our what will be our farming/industrial zone to our people. I'll go ahead and lay out some farms. So I'm going to start with, I think I'm going to start with silkworms. Do my silk farms first. Instead of actually laying the farm out, I'm going to put down the ditch. Silkworm would be 3, silkworm would be 2, and 3. So the corner would be there, and let the ditch to go like that. Oops. Screwed that shape up. Ditch. 2, 3, 4. Let's go right there, I think. Okay, so 3 of those should be enough as far as silk goes. I can go ahead and put in 2 hemp farms behind them here. Actually, no, I'll do 1 hemp farm. 1 hemp farm should be enough for our start. There are roads coming out. Some small district coming out like that. I'm going to need a pump over here. Irrigation pump. I'm not going to tree. Irrigation pump. Stretch of road. Stretch over an irrigation ditch. Like that. So this whole area gets irrigated. Alright, so a few hunting tents over here. To hunt the boar and such. Provide us starting meat. I'm just going to set up the weavers. To weave all that silk or raw silk coming in. Small road coming off the back here. Need to have both trading posts at the beginning. We have access to. Set up. I have They should be supplied adequately by a couple Jade Car Studios. 2 should be able to do it, but I'm going to put 3, so we have enough. So that'll provide us the initial money production for us. Provide us with a good amount of food via hunting. I'm going to also set up a few fishing quays over on the river. Probably can get away with them on the stream here, and they can sail down. However, the fish are down here. Is there any closer sources of fish? Here would probably be the easiest source of fish, because I could just put them right here on the way, and they're not travel very far. Otherwise, I've got to sail all the way down. Do it here, even though this is kind of like easy to set up. I think it will work efficiently. Fishing crate. Can I set them up here? So they're going to complain. Needs access to the fishing grounds. Okay, so this area is not thick enough to go through, so I'd have to actually set up down here, which isn't an issue. And I'll leave some space for trading docks later if we have to get any trading docks. Set that up. Stretch road. Like that. So a place for elite housing. We've got that set up. Have those industries set up. Let's unpause and start moving. So we need our mulberry trees in. We're going to need our hemp fields in. Industry is going to have to be at a very high wage rate and raise safety too high. Come on, pause without people moving in. Speed up to 10. Hopefully I haven't messed up and put watchtowers in place of any of my inspector towers so things start falling down. That should hopefully not be the case. Inspector's running about. We don't have kind of enough for wells yet. Come on. Looking here, yeah, we're so short on workers. Oops, didn't get speed all the way up, it seems. Now we're moving. Population milestone 100. 100 people now live in our quaint little village. The wells are now working. That's because of the peel, which is easy to fix. Just put a bit of a garden here. Do a red residential wall. Alright, we'll just do more gardens. They're going to be reduced by that mill right across the way there. Okay, so we need land food before they evolve anymore. Everyone has moved in, so we just need food. No festival because we don't have any retainers. What I'm going to do to accelerate our food industry is I'm going to place a mill here, and I'm going to turn it to only accept stuff. So this will prioritize getting it to the other one via shipment orders, but will otherwise allow our meat deliverers to deliver here. So in fact, I'm going to allow this one to hold all up to maximum capacity of game meat. Get order on this one will pull from the other one to here. So we'll drop food and upgrade one of our stretches. Don't get too much of a food shock. suppose need more appeal. Besides other things, I think they probably also need other things as well. So in here, oh, you haven't got plant food yet. You need plain food. I think you're also going to need hemp, which means we need to wait until hemp harvest. So this one we have access to Confucius, which if I ever start switching to tax collecting, he's a good person to invite to the city because he increases tax revenue. Now, before we let this roll on too long, I have to remember I need to import the jade and export the carved jade. You'd actually get that industry running. Right now it's kind of just waiting for deliveries. Okay, so we've got some meat delivered. We probably have enough food set away that I can improve the other housing district by placing a shop that delivers food. No festival again because we don't have any entertainment. We're now at the level where we need hemp, but we really haven't built up enough of a stock of hemp yet to place a hemp shop yet. I'm going to use this little hill here for our entertainment because it's nice and centralized. Okay, there's access to musician and acrobat guilds. So again, the stuff next to here need a little bit more appeal. Get them to improve. Still need more improvement. Continue improving, but we don't yet have the hemp. Delivered. So get a warehouse in here. To accept incidentals. Stack up. We do have our weavers actually weaving, so we'll have some silk piling up. Actually, we already have some silk piled up. I'm going to guess that he buys silk. Probably doesn't, but I'm guessing. Here, take a small gift so we can see. And the next hemp harvest will be bigger. I'm going to go ahead and put down a hemp shop. So we need another row improved. Hopefully the improvement of another row will provide us with enough workers that our shops work faster. So we'll drop in Wu does buy silk. So I will give them a gift of 8 bolts of silk. Hopes of getting them up into the next tier of happiness so that we can open trade with them to export them silk. Access to music to evolve, which actually can be provided pretty easily. Put you in. Put a roadblock on the far side of the hill. We will set up a shop for music. We have distributed all our hemp, so upgrading or building hemp shop in the other one would be unwise at the moment. Why do we have more? 300 jade there. Oh, this is the uncarved jade. Okay. So we're at the level where we need Oh, appetizing food to improve. So I need to start setting up the farms. They are respectable, so I'll request to open trade with them. So we can make more money by selling them our silk. I'm going to plant 3 farms here. And then the rest of the space is going to be probably dedicated to ceramics. Ceramics and bronze working. Trade Wu opens up. Okay. Let's go ahead and place... Wu is going to be a coastal trading. Means I need a space along our coastline. There is probably the best spot. Trading play with Wu. We are going to export silk. I could import salt. Put a slight shortcut through here. So we have the trade route with Wu. I think the rest are all land. Okay. We have more hemp. We have more hemp. Okay, let's place a hemp shop in the other neighborhood. And that should hopefully give us enough workers that we can start up the ceramics industry. And we have an appeal shortage, which is why these houses are improving. Except down the other end. Okay. Loy suffers famine. They want rice. Well, sorry, Loy. We don't have any rice on us at the moment. Meaning we cannot fulfill said request for food. Well, I was going to start up my farm, so I guess I will accelerate my farm building plans. Nation ditch. Do 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 do. That's what I wanted. Looks like that. Yeah. Nation ditch. Something like that. Farm in the middle. Oops. It like that, actually. We do have that annoying little bit of rock on the left side. Farmers won't be too disastrously harmed by that. Rice paddy, unpause. Rice paddies across the middle. Cabbage can take up the rest of the empty space. All the habitats cannot be built upon. Guess we had some animal habitat over here. So that is probably animal habitat. Okay. Lower a wage rates, so we don't have such an unemployment roll. And actually thinking about it, I probably want to raise it back up and start importing ceramics. So I think it needs ceramics as well. We're not importing, generating ceramics. Kill him. That should work pretty well. Okay. Earthquake. What fell down? If anything fell down. We had an earthquake. And nothing fell down. Okay, well, we had an earthquake, and not because my heroes were unhappy, we just had an earthquake. It just didn't destroy anything either. Well, that's, I can't complain about that being bad, because that wasn't bad. But that was troubling for a couple seconds. Checking food. Sorry about that. And we do appear to have plenty of silk. So let's try finding another trading partner that would set up a trading zone next to our actual trade or industrial complex. I'm going to send a gift of cash to you and a gift of cash to you. Someone that we could also export ceramics to might be good. Now, do I have... was it Loy? It's been too late to fill their request. Okay. Ping Yang, thanks for cash. Shu, thanks for cash. And we'll take a look at them. Ping Yang will buy our silk, and they will actually produce the bronze ware that we need to make our upper class happy. Shu doesn't need anything that we want to give them, so we're going to ignore Shu. Ping Yang, on the other hand, will get a nice delivery of silk. 16 bolts of silk to Ping Yang. We need a ceramic, so we just need to wait until the ceramics get made. Here's the wages, because I'll quickly cover our workers needed gap. Loy demands a wild pig. You are worthy of rich rival. Send one wild pig to me, and I, the old power, could just come to your city, take them over. You do understand that I don't have a government building that holds pigs, right? Okay, so we're going to need to get heroes in the city, and I'm going to need that impressive compounds. So once we start getting the ceramics set away, I can actually build the upper class quarters. So let's plan out the upper class quarters. So we've got ceramics, and I don't need the bronze ware right away. So I'm going to need a road. Let's just plop it on here. For starters, we're going to need a grand market square. We're going to need this road to be upgraded to Grand Way for the happiness benefits. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go 4 like that. 4 like that. So that's the depth of our ground houses. And 2, 4. It's not be 2, be 4. Chop them up so each one gets 4. A little garden divider between them. Set up the palace and administrative city for this portion of the city. And they are going to need a few more And how am I putting these remaining services? Let's stretch them out along this way. Yeah, something like that. So I'm going to pause it for a moment so that our happiness kicks in. We can place foundations. We're going to need an inspector's tower, an herbalist, acupuncturist. I'm not going to put any tax offices down quite yet. We're going to need ancestral, Confucian, and a Taoist shrine. Okay, let's move these guys in. Raise the worker rate. I'm going to also put a ceramic shop in one of our neighborhoods to get more people moving. They want appetizing food. Let's place our shops. So I'm going to place a hemp shop, a ceramic shop, and a silk shop to start with. They'll go pick up what they need. And hopefully the thing will kick in and realize... I'll drop the food shop as well. You want to immediately go to tasty food. Or at least get up to appetizing. Yeah, at least appetizing. Boy demands wild pigs. Well, you're not getting any wild pigs, so deal. Okay. Confucian Academy needs wood, so I'm going to have to generate some wood, both for tax collectors and our Confucian Academy. So I think I can get away with only foreign emissary arrives. Pingyang requests a trade route, except get away with only 2 logging sheds. Should be enough to generate the needed wood. And I can get in another trading city now. Is Pingyang that? Yeah, Pingyang was the one that buys our silk. So we'll trading post and export silk. Export silk, import bronzeware. Acrobat. Oh yeah, I don't have an acrobat running yet. Let's get an acrobat. Just under entertainment acrobat. In our little entertainment complex here. Again, I need to get heroes rolling in. I should easily do that. Drop in here. Can I give you... Oh yes, I remember. We have no Confucian coverage, so I just gave Confucius silk, and he doesn't care because we don't have any coverage for him. So I just wasted 12 silk. So they're just waiting for the acrobats as well. A lot more people moving. Oh, I need to improve the appeal just a bit. The appeal needs to go up a little bit more. Okay, there we can get everyone moving into that section. This section is now waiting only on the tasty food, waiting on the food quality to go up. Upgrade it to tasty, please. We could probably supply that pretty easily. Rice, cabbage, fish. Oh, we can get salt as well. Let's import salt. We'll input the food so that we can get the housing district to actually work. Okay, we now have fair Confucian coverage. Excellent. Now, okay. So now when we give him silk, he should be much appeased by it. So we can give him 12 bolts of silk. Dispatch. We're actually a little short on silk now. But now we have Confucius walking around our lovely city. And I was actually kind of expecting that to potentially happen. I was hoping it wasn't. But one of our logging sheds where I placed it did not get adequate coverage. It fell down. So place another one. And I'm also going to place a few tax collectors. We've got lumber rolling around. There's a tax collector over here. And we're going to have to possibly extend the road just a bit. I just realized I have put myself into debt. Let's turn off bronzeware buying for a moment. Probably have enough bronzeware. Yeah, we have enough bronzeware. what happened is the game got a little carried away with buying bronzeware for me. And then I gave all my silk to Confucius. Okay, we have wages at very high, so I can raise taxes to very high as well. Get a little bit more out of them. So let's turn off the buying for the moment so we can focus just on making a profit. Same over here until we get back to the puzzle. Let's turn off the buying of jade. Jade is expensive. Debt anniversary, so no one's happy. I'm good, we're in debt, there's no festival. Oh yes, there's another level above these if we get tea. You can upgrade the ornate apartments to one more level. We have tea. Okay, so we're coming back slowly. There we are, we're back in the positive. Let's turn buying over jade back on so we can get our money rolling again. We have been struck with a drought. Oh, that's not good. Wares. Oh, we need bronze wares for that housing housing level to achieve the next one. We do over imported bronzeware just a little bit, so that's doable. We can provide bronzeware. Tomage, I think he left because I wasn't paying enough attention to him. Let's give him some more bronzeware to get him happy and back here again. We have had him 15 of the 24 months we need, so we can get the last couple. Wu demands wood. Confucius arrives again. Well, I don't have any wood. New deed to Confucian Academy. We have a Confucian Academy. Is it just not reaching? Oh, no, it just hadn't reached yet. So use drama to reach the next level. Well, each of these holds 20 people. I'm not going to have enough. Ain't that just annoying? Well, we don't need a palace. Goodbye, palace. There's always one way to fix not enough space problem. You knock something down. Oops, what did I do over here? Oh, I switched my map to something else. That's what occurred. Okay. So we have surplus money. We're just waiting for people to move in. Waiting for people to move in, waiting for the last couple months on our hero. So we can give you stuff to keep you happy. You know, we have a good amount of clay. We don't need that much sitting around. Have some clay. We'll ship you our excess clay until we don't have too much anymore. The destruction of the palace. It looks like it reduced our desirability on one end of our city here. Yes, the palace was providing desirability, which I now got rid of by getting rid of the palace. You're still not happy. Why are you still not happy? Oops. There we are. You need drama to upgrade them, but you don't have drama available. We just need to now get the new rich people to move in. And there we go. This is the mission New Ways. I am Willcol100. If you like this and want to see more, please leave a like and a subscription. The like so that I know that you want me to make more, and the subscription so if and when I make more, YouTube will notify you. If you have any comments on how to make this or any other episodes better, please leave a comment in the comment section. And if you have any comments on what you'd like to see me play next time, please again leave a comment in the comment section. Till next time, Willcol100.